One thing I hear a lot about, if you had one wish, it would be forgetting a certain moment so they can enjoy it once over again without the lingering memories of it. Basically, first-time experience all over again. I'm really good at forgetting things, so for me, I get to go through Nancy Drew the Silent Spy without being burdened by the memory of Pizzarific having played it in the marathon. I have some vague memories of mostly laughing at him during making cookies or sorting out coloured wires. All the funnier because the man is apparently colourblind. I've not ruled out the fact that it could be the long con. He didn't want to admit his shortcomings at making cookies, so now he's totally telling everyone, no, I'm colourblind, seriously. I'm like a dog, it's all grayscale. In any case, I'm getting my picking on of Pizzarific out of the way early, so that I'm more set up for what's to come here. This is Nancy Drew the Silent Spy. I feel like, well, there's two things. One, I want to do every Nancy Drew game on the bucket list. And secondly, I feel like whenever I travel, it's good to play a Nancy Drew game that's closest to the theme of where I'm going. Sadly, there's no Hungarian-themed Nancy Drew game. But this game is set in Scotland, and, well, Hungary's now my new home. Scotland was once my new home. A tenuous enough link to go forward with this. Let's start a new game. And, of course, there's no way in heck we would be a junior detective or an amateur sleuth. We go senior detective or master sleuth. Let's do it. Now, this is one of the newer... Is she going to talk? No? Okay. This is one of the newer Nancy Drew games, so it's got this really spick and spam UI that's a whole lot better for navigation than most of the earlier ones. So, and this is also rated pretty highly on the very unofficial Nancy Drew tier list that we made as a community. Ah, I'm surprised Nancy's not voicing this. Anyway, MI5 has been monitoring Nancy Drew, and they're reopening the case. Kate Drew is Nancy's mother. She's long dead, and... Oh, we're going to the outskirts of Glasgow. Oh, dearie me. Right, well, let's grab our ticket and get on with it.
Drew residence, Kate speaking. You know this line isn't secure. Moira, stop. I'll call you.
This is where Mom was in the picture. Okay, now what? Hey, my suitcase!
I'm on it. That guy's a thief! I really thought I was going to get that guy. Sorry.
Thanks for trying.
I'm Alec.
Nancy, that's a nice offer, but why would you want to do that? It doesn't look like you work here.
I'm in the business of finding people who don't want to be found.
Well, I won't turn down help. So you're a private eye?
I'm more of a skip tracer. When someone goes off the grid, I get a call and track them down. They skip, I trace.
I had some very important things that belonged to my mom in that suitcase. I really need them back.
Go check into your hotel. I will find your suitcase.
So we're getting the authentic Scottish experience right off the bat. We get to Glasgow, we immediately get mugged, and we get assaulted by awful Scottish accents. Alright, let's hop to it. Yeah, I wonder if other nationalities have this same problem of hearing their accent online.
It's locked.
And it just causes otherworldly levels of cringe, doubly so when it's a pale intimidation. Alright, first puzzle is open the door, and we manage it. Run a roll.
Nancy, glad you made it. I'm your cathedral contact, Ewan. There is a case file in your room. Read it, memorize it. That's your playbook. It'll keep you alive. I've got a bit of housekeeping to do. Get settled. I'll call you when I'm ready.
I'll get right on it. Case file, case file. No, Nancy, don't jump out of the window just yet. Be plenty of time for wanting to do that later. So the intention was to start this stream approximately 6 hours ago. Obviously that didn't happen. I slept like Jesus last night. And then when I got up I had to go and do some shopping, so everything's going to be closed for the next couple of days. And I still don't have much in my Spartan home here. Alright, we get to look at these flowers. I'm not seeing anything like a case there. Oh, that's right, you hover over the edges to turn around. Oh boy, those look like pound coins. Are those the old or new ones? It's hard to tell. They don't quite look like they have a different bit in the centre, but maybe they do. Good old sterling. I must welcome you to Scotland with very unfortunate news. False pretenses, you're not here as a guest. You were asked to investigate the death of your mother with MI5. You've been lied to. You'll find a what? Some kind of brief to get you somewhat caught up on what you need to know. Alright, thank you. There's an organisation dedicated to the safety of Glasgow. God, they must have their hands full. There was an attempted non-lethal biological attack on Glasgow that was thwarted. Not so sure about that. Yeah, I can take the mick here, but I've only been to Glasgow once, maybe twice in my life, so I'm not very familiar with the area. Fortunately, we have a resident in the community that knows all about it. First priority, locate and make contact with a local reporter named Moira. She's considered a person of interest. First attempted attack on Scotland, directly connected, refused, cooperate, keen eye, blah 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 blah. Alright, thank you. Not one for reading. I'm just here to solve puzzles and figure out what happened to Mama Drew. Maybe if she'd been around for Nancy's upbringing, she wouldn't have turned into the horrible, sticky-fingered individual that she is today. I mean, Nancy really is a menace to society. Okay, don't think we're getting our way into there. Not just now yet. Somebody was kind enough to put together a picture that showed Nancy hauling around the many, many different items that she'd stolen on her quests. There was a whole lot of stuff. It also had that weird cat. I forget which game had that hideous looking cat.
The American girl.
Do I know you?
You do now. I'm Bridget. I'll be outside. There's something very important I need to tell you.
Oh, Pepper, this is not the Venice one. We're not getting in a cat suit today. Oh, give it time. Nancy's going to need money. Okay, so we can just find money lying around. Maybe we don't need to make cookies. This is a bad idea, especially starting so late in the day. I'm going to be doing this all night.
It might be good to read up on the attack.
Right, we'll just steal somebody's newspaper, the Glasgow Daily Standard. Glasgow having standards. Okay, I'm not reading that. You can take a print screen and read it if you want. Oh boy.
Oh, hello. You want to make some money? Then make some cookies. The cookie order shows up down there. Make it exactly as shown if you want to get paid. The more cookies you make, the wealthier you get.
Is that so? Right, let's see if we can manage this. Looks like it's got, like, blue sprinkle things, and then the top on it, and then there looks to be a star cut out of it. And then there looks like there's a bit of this going around, and then some red sprinkles. And I think I got it wrong because you were meant to do the wavy green thing before you cut it out.
So embarrassed by me right now.
Alright, what do we have here? We got another load of those sprinkly things. And then we got the top. We got the jam. We got some kind of bear cut out on it with red sprinkles. And it's all yours.
How is there such a thing as a wrong cookie?
I am at a loss for what I got wrong there. Alright, come on. What is even going on with this one? I have no idea. Has it got that and that and that?
It's a masterpiece.
Oh, thank goodness. Right, let's make another one then. It's got whatever this is, whatever those are, a top, sprinklies, and there you go.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Easy money. Easy money. Wait, can I buy this stuff? I love a good stovey. But £6 for a stovey? Times are harsh in Glasgow. Love me some neeps and tatties. Colcannon. I don't even know what that is. A black bun. Pass. Nice Scotch pie. Nice buttery. Actually, there's a bakery down the road here that serves something that tastes like a buttery. I don't know what a Dundee cake is. I love tablet. I got my mum to send me over a care package. I had tablet in it shortly after I got to Sweden. That was very nice. I love haggis. Anyone who says haggis is a low-tier food has no idea what they're talking about. Love me some kippers. Love me even more kippers. Smoked kippers. I'm assuming smokies are smoked kippers. Kranachen. Not familiar. Jammy sandwich, on the other hand. Maybe not. Something that I really liked as a kid but never see anywhere is cracknel. I need to figure out how to make that myself someday. Right, we got ourselves some fat load of dosh. We've assumedly read up on the attack. Let's have a chat with our new friend.
You had something important to tell me?
Just that I love Americans. Some people say you're ignorant, entitled slobs, but not me.
I don't know if that was important.
Of course it is. You've got the best cities, the best bands, Hollywood. Your star may be fading, but you're still the cool kids at the global lunch table. Teach me your ways.
I'm sorry, but I'm sort of in the middle of something pretty important. I'm a little overbooked.
You say that now, but I can tell we're going to be friends. Or enemies. Either way, get used to this face right here.
How could you tell I'm an American?
I've got a sixth sense about these things. I saw a guy on the train. I just walked up to him and said, "You're from Belgium, aren't you?" He wasn't, but he should have been. He just had that look. Can I follow you around for a whole lot?
You seem really nice.
The nicest. Ask me, Gran.
But I can't really have anyone following me.
Please, don't take it personally.
No, I understand.
Do you work or go to school or what do you do?
You think I'm from Glasgow?
Is that okay?
No! It's glorious. I'm actually from Wetton. It's always been a dream of mine to live in the city. And I'm sort of checking it out to see if it's for me.
How long are you going to be in Glasgow?
Not long. You?
I have no idea. Can you tell me a little bit about Scotland?
Just a bit then. Well, it's old, it's cold, and I like it all the same. I got a book about it. I could get it for you. It's only up in my room.
Okay, well that got rid of her, thankfully. Had we never loved, say kindly. Had we never loved, say blindly. Never met or never parted. We had never been broken-hearted. Alright, thank you, Rabbi. Okay, we'll just go raking around the bins in Scotland. Probably find a whole lot of needles. So stick your arm right in, Nancy. Actually, why are we looking at the bins? Doesn't seem to be anything of relevance there. All we have is our case file that I really don't want to read and a purse with 40 quid in it. Is she actually coming back? One thing about the modern Nancy Drew games is you do get a task list and you do get a journal, even if you're playing on Senior Detective or Master Sleuth.
That's done.
So you can actually check things off.
Can't check that off yet. Haven't done that.
We will do exactly that. Let's go to the train station, I suppose. I'm meant to meet Moira, although I can't remember where. Ooh, we could buy ourselves a souvenir. I strongly suspect none of these are relevant, and it all looks so tacky. There's just something about seeing the Scottish flag on something that feels incredibly tacky, but I'm sure most people would feel that about seeing their country's flag on crummy souvenir things.
Why did you come alone? Don't you have family, friends? Surely you have a boyfriend.
I do.
Then why do you travel so lonely?
This isn't exactly a vacation. I need you to find someone for me.
I am to please.
A reporter named Moira Chisholm. Word is no one knows how to find her. That seems right in your wheelhouse.
If I knew what the wheelhouse is, I'd agree.
I think it's in a boat.
Well, that seems useless.
Or it's a baseball thing?
Double useless. But yes, I'm on it.
Oh, okay, thank you, friend. I still don't know where that guy came from. He just suddenly appeared the moment we started. This doesn't look very occupado. Right. Always the hardest thing in Nancy Drew is actually knowing
Better buy a ticket first.
what you're actually trying to do. Doing it's easy, but knowing what to do, that's the hard part.
I need to have a ticket.
Where are we getting ourselves one of those tickets? Perhaps here at the ticket booth?
Nancy, you have attracted our attention. Consider this your first test. You will find an envelope in locker 49. Take it to the 10 Raven pub in Diffnet. If you do, you will be rewarded. Here's a hint.
Harrier checking in. Challenge code for agent CMYK0110. The colony operation has been terminated.
Wouldn't you like to know more?
Was that Mom?
Don't worry, Mum. We're coming. But I need a ticket. This is worrying to think that we're going to have to pay every time we want to use the train. I guess it makes sense to buy the best pass there is. Best deal, don't you know? We can always make more money making cookies. The best place to stay in Scotland. The rooms, the service, the food, it's first class, although Scotland doesn't know what first class is. Oh, Wick. You right piece of work. Maybe I'll just shove my case file in there? No? Okay. Oh, we're actually taking this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ravens. It checks out. Ah, there we go. First bit of Nancy Drewism. We find someone's screwdriver, we take their screwdriver. Let's get away from that cringe fest. And break our way into the post box. Okay, then steal something instead. Oh, good job, Nancy. Oh, man, it begins. What are those sparkly things? If there's something sparkling, it means it's money that we can collect. I didn't spy any, but if you did, then more shame on me for not grabbing it myself. I'm playing in windowed mode, so this game is running rather small on my screen, but as far as I can tell, I don't have a way to enlarge it without going full screen, and I'm not going full screen. Then I wouldn't see the chat. Alright. Didn't notice, but actually, when I took that train, it took me over to Griffinhawk there. But I was told to check out locker something to something, and it looks like there are lockers over here. Locker 49, was it not? Was it 49? I can't remember. 49 feels right. Oh yeah. Alright. We're going to the pub then? I'm assuming Nancy's old enough to drink.
I think I found your friend.
Great. Where?
Fair warning, she's a hitter. She hit me.
Did you provoke her?
Just a little. Why is she so important?
She wrote an article I thought was pretty interesting.
About hitting strangers, no doubt. She's out in Bearsden. You can take the train out there.
Have you heard of Revenant?
Like the fancy word for ghost, yeah.
Right.
No, it weren't a ghost, it was proper like he was kitted out in one of them tuxes and snacking on a canopy.
Revenant is supposedly a terrorist group. You've never heard of them?
Nope, so hardly terrifying. They're more of an obscurist group.
Nothing. You've heard nothing about this group.
No, and neither have you. Hey, kid.
I need to know, are you really who you say you are?
Why?
That means no.
It does. But I'm a friend, and I did save your life back there. Doesn't that buy me a bit of goodwill?
Agreeing to find my suitcase was nice. I'd hardly call that saving my life.
I was perfectly happy in my routine. Taking jobs, making money, crumpets. Everything that could be good was good. Then I met you. Went out of my way to keep you present tense, and yet the sass. You want to know about me? Tell me about you. Until you're ready to do that, leave me alone.
I'm not leaving until you tell me what's going on.
Great. I enjoy your company. I wasn't kidding.
All right, I'll tell you about myself if I can get some answers in return.
Thank you. Why are you here?
I want to learn more about my mother. All right, what do you really do for a living?
Exactly what I told you. What do you want to know about your mother?
She left home one day. I don't know why. My dad begged her not to go, and she didn't listen. She died here. I don't think it was an accident.
Why not?
No, my turn. Is someone paying you to keep an eye on me?
That's enough. That was fun.
This is the best Scottish accent that I've seen since Ken Donnelly. Oh, jeez. You ever been north of the border, Heldon?
Hey, kid.
Why are you still hanging out here?
I'm a big fan of announcements. And I gotta love a shrill beep now and again. Wait for it. Ah?
Who doesn't?
I need to kick off at a second sometimes, and I get sick of rushing over. Then, it grew on me. I like watching travelers. Trying to imagine the worlds they carry with them in their heads, and I got a thing for the crumpets here. I think I could have been a great professor of psychology, but I never could sit in a chair, now could I?
Have you been sending me messages?
No, and the way you say that makes me think these aren't your standard messages.
You could say that.
If anyone is threatening you, I need to know right now.
Why?
Because common courtesy.
I don't find that particularly reassuring since I'm not sure who is after me.
Right, I've been meaning to ask you about that.
Right now, you and I have about the same amount of information. Unless you actually know something.
Yeah?
Talk to you later.
Bye.
And the Nancy Drew games are usually quite cryptic, but this is just a whole lot of nonsense.
Alright.
I was hoping to just
See you around.
steal his
Bye.
luggage, but to no avail. Right, we've got a couple of leads. We can go to Criffenock and hand in this save the date, or we can go to... I forget the name that I think it was Bearsden, had the lassie that we're looking for. I'll try Bearsden for now. This is using up our train pass tickets. We're not made of those. Also, fancy getting a train service right the way to your house.
I hit you once, I'll hit you again. Are you looking for a smack?
Moira, I really need to talk to you. It's important.
If you want to talk, come back with some food. Oh, that accent. Are you an American?
Yes.
You don't know anything about Scottish food. I'll give you simple names. Get me the oatmeal parfait, turnips and potatoes, haddock, and a bit of fudge if you would.
Alright, that can't be too hard. Did that get noted down anywhere? Okay, that's easy. Right. That did, however, waste one of my train tickets, did it not? Most likely. We'll also check out the pub. Where was the pub again? Was it Griffinock? I think it was Griffinock. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I'm going to pretend this is for a wedding. What else could it be for?
What was the... Oh.
You've passed. You deserve praise.
Oh, glad someone's saying it.
Listen.
I'm doing everything I can to stay under the radar. I'll call in when I can, but you won't be able to reach me. Revenant has pulled out, but remaining operatives are still following me. Pay attention to where I'm calling from. There's a pattern. Figure it out and find me. I've left a trail. Card is for Cathedral. The rest is for back home. Figure it out.
Why do they keep sending me these old recordings of Mom?
I didn't realize these are real places, Dark Young. And I'm still unconvinced. Right. I'm sure that's a waste of time, so let's get back to grabbing that food for the lassie. Which means... Wait, this isn't right. They just let anyone stroll on in here? Can I steal the ladder? Can I steal the Hoover? This feels like a room that I'm going to be trapped in later or something to that effect. But there doesn't seem to be anything I can do just yet. Out we go.
You're in Scotland?
How did you know?
Never mind how I know. That's not the point. You're deflecting.
Guilty.
You don't have my permission to be in Scotland. Come home right now.
Your permission? I think I'm a little too old for that.
What you're too old for is running headfirst into a dangerous situation and leaving the rest of us to clean up after you.
What is with you right now? Calm down.
Nancy, you don't get it. I'm not angry at you.
Could have fooled me.
I'm scared. Please, just come home.
Why are you being so difficult?
Nancy, if I help you, I'm pushing you right to whoever has lured you there.
I can handle myself.
Your mother said the same thing.
Who is Moira Chisholm?
Stay away from her.
My source at Cathedral wants me to find her.
Cathedral? I don't know what to tell you then.
Can I have Mom's notes?
No.
It might be helpful.
I bet it would be extremely helpful, but no, you really can't. They're gone.
Gone? Where?
I shredded them.
You what?
Remember when you picked the lock on that filing cabinet?
Which one?
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. To my knowledge, it was just the one.
I mean, which one? The only one ever? That one?
I knew you were looking for her notes, so I shredded everything.
So, it's all lost?
It's all lost.
Oh, how could you do that?
I thought it might prevent you from doing what you're doing right now.
See you around.
That's a lot of smack and back talk to a father who looks like he provides so much for ungrateful Drew here. Right. Oh god, she's back.
I got that book you wanted. Here you go.
Did we really want this?
Thanks. Talk to you later.
See you later.
Alright, what have we here? Let's learn everything I need to learn about Scotland. Northern third of GB, wealth of history, that's the only wealth we've got. Scenery offers something for every traveller, big scenery, highlands, north, Edinburgh, capital of Scotland, most popular city for tourists in the country. Oh, it's my favourite city. Old Town, New Town, stunning views, yes. Glasgow, world class, skip. Southern Scotland, nothing of value there. Central Scotland, similarly not much of value there. The Highland, certainly not much there. It's not to say it's not of value, though. Orkney and Shetland. I've been to Orkney, I've never been to Shetland. Somebody promised me a literal ton of salmon if I ever visited Shetland, but I'm sure that's not enough of a reason to go. Okay, that was very interesting, thank you.
What do you do?
Huh.
Huh, what?
I don't really know. I guess I'm something of a detective. Freelance.
That's the coolest! Do you have a gun?
No, I don't.
A badge?
Nope.
A trilby?
Sorry.
You should at least have a proper trench and trilby if you're going to be in a detective game. How did you end up becoming a detective?
I guess I just have trouble leaving questions unanswered.
Unless you're talking to me.
Touche.
Thank you very much.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Oh, God. Right, we have to be here because there's a bunch of food that we need to buy for the lassie at the door. But I sincerely doubt my 13 quid is enough to get it, so you better believe it. It's back to making cookies. So that looks like a dark load of ugh, with you on top, a teddy bear cut out and sprinkled with that, and done.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Oh, hell yeah, bring it on. So we've got some yellowy stuff. Wait, which one's more yellow? You? Probably you. And then you're covered with this, covered with that, given the blue sprinkles and a star is cut out.
It's a masterpiece.
Damn right it's a masterpiece. What else do we... Okay, that is hard to parse. A brownie stuff with some... the red sprinkles on top as well? I think they are. So we're going to put you on top. We're going to cut out a bear. We're going to put some red and blue and... oh, I forgot this. Oh, I messed it all up. Ah. Away it goes. Oh, we can still go. Sweet, in that case. Put on the red, put on the bear, and then sprinkle, sprinkle, and serve.
How is there such a thing as a wrong cookie?
I'm sure it was close enough. Now, okay, what do we have here? Kinda yellowish with that and some blue sprinkles, and then you go on top with an orange bit, the reddish sprinkles, and a heart cut out.
Done.
Oh, that was good. That was damn good. And what have we here? Oh, almost looks like a convincing Jammy Dodger. We've got the red here. We've got the top on. Yes, we have just a plain circle cut out of it. And then we got the sprinkles, and then we go wavy on top of it, and...
it's a masterpiece.
hell yes. Right, I'm liking this idea of getting rich. Let's continue at it. I want weird jammy stuff on it. We need the sprinkles. And I think this is on it as well. Probably. And then you're going on top with some dark jam, red sprinkles, and the cutout.
Need to work on my cookie spotting skills.
I'm at a loss for why that was wrong. I really can't tell why that was wrong. Alright, what have we here? We got red jam with sprinkles. I can't tell if there are also red sprinkles. Probably not.
Done.
Okay, nice call. Alright, 56 quid is surely enough to
Now
get...
you everything Moira asked for.
What did she want anyway? She wants some oatmeal parfait. And I would assume that that's a stovey.
Oh, that's really good.
I hope you're not the one eating it, Nancy. Turnips and potatoes. That's
Great.
sneeps and
That's
tatties.
one of the things on her list. Now to get the rest.
And she wants haddock.
That's all right.
And she wants fudge. Probably tablet then. Alright. It's not showing up on the bottom here though. Is there anything I could have been wrong at there that I should get some more of, just in case? Grab some smokies. And just because I don't know what it is, grab some Colcannon. Oh. Don't think I didn't see that. There's a quid I get without having to make cookies. Hang on, was there not also some haggis there? Yoink.
That's all right.
You mean it's alright, it's wonderful. Right, let's hope that we got what we need here. Forgot where I was heading with this. I think it was Bearsden. Could be dead wrong though. Nope. Well, I was probably dead wrong then. What else is there to do?
Hey, kid.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
I wonder if there's any point in opening these. Probably not, just a waste of money. Black Player says, I enjoy seeing the backseaters banned. It's very nasty of you, but can't fault it.
It's not working.
A musical instrument was needed in the Irish Nancy Drew game. But it doesn't look like I can buy that here. And check back indoors in case there's anything I'm missing here.
I guess I only have access to my floor and the main floor.
Which floor is our floor? 7, gotcha. Nothing else here. Still no clue as to how to open our own safe. I'm sure it highlighted something here. Nancy having difficulty understanding the British power outlets. To be fair, they're pretty horrible. Oh man, standing on one of these. Ooh. Oh! Oh, crumbs, we had our food delivery thing here then. And I suspect I was meant to hand this over. Although I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oatmeal parfait, turnips, tattes, haddock, fudge. Well, we got the neeps and tattes. We got the haddock, we got the fudge. We don't have the oatmeal parfait. Well, if it's not stovies and it's not haggis, then what could she be wanting? I have never in my life heard anybody refer to a dish in Scotland as oatmeal parfait. Well, you're kind of a parfait.
That's everything. Now to Bearsden to deliver this to Moira.
Ah, thanks for voicing that, Nancy, because I would forget where to go. Bearsden.
Can you believe how selfish I am? I never asked a thing about you. Why are you here in Scotland?
Vacation. It seems like a nice place.
A solo vacation to Scotland. You have a funny way of making choices.
Talk to you later.
See you later.
You knocking solo vacations. In many ways, it's a lot more fun than the opposite. Right, I've already forgotten where it was meant to be going. Was it Bearsden? Let's go.
All right, I got what you wanted. Now please, I need to talk to you about my mother. Her name was Kate Drew.
Nancy, I had no idea. I would never have...
Please come in. What you doing here?
Just visiting.
Your mother would shrug a bit whenever she was lying. Now I see it's genetic.
You knew my mother? Kate Drew?
Quite well. We wrote for the same newspaper. I knew you too.
What?
There's a photo. Go on, take a look.
That's me?
Indeed it is. Believe it or not, I was once your favourite person in the world. Well, mainly because I snuck you sweets when Kate and Carson weren't looking.
I'm so sorry. I just don't remember.
I guess I didn't really expect you to. You were quite small the last time I saw you. See that tea set?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You'll notice the lack of teacups. That's because you broke every single cup.
Sorry I was an accidental terror.
Ha! Accidental. Please, get back here. Nothing accidental about it. You'd make eye contact, grin that vicious little grin you had, and smash! Then you'd laugh like it was the funniest thing in the whole world.
Oh, I must have been a nightmare.
Yeah, you were.
Sorry?
You have no idea how good it is to see you.
Who is that?
Was anyone following you?
Not that I know of.
Hide. Now.
What's going on?
Now!
Okay, well there was this vestibule thing. Let's get right inside.
Keep looking. Would you look at that?
Oh, okay. Not a good enough hiding space then. Right. Up the chimney? No. Out the window? No. In the fridge? Oh.
Keep looking. Would you look at that?
Okay. These people aren't too terrible at their jobs then. They'll sniff me out wherever I am. Under the table? In here?
Stay put and don't make a sound, no matter what you hear.
What's...
Shh. There's a safe behind the breaker. Look under the teapot. Follow what you find to the safe house.
Safe house? What's going on?
If it's starting again, no one can know you're here. Oh, gentlemen. You must be here to abduct me. Oh, come, is that really nasty?
So, under the teapot. Is everybody gone
I
though?
can't leave until I do what Moira said. I can't leave without following Moira's instructions first. Can't leave until I do what Moira said.
Teapot. Okay, I'll just steal her stuff while we're at it as well. Also good. Actually, what did I just get? A bunch of clips. Thermos toaster, some fruit, some cups, bread box, washing machine, fridge. Oh, well, these will be the clips I need here, right?
I need to find the information Moira hid under the teapot first.
Roger. Oh, let's steal her money as well. Oh, never change, Nancy. I'm actually going to do the unthinkable and increase my screen brightness so I can see a bit better here. Actually, hold that thought. There we go. Just changing my background display to matte black so it's easier to see. Okay. This seems like the right time for this. Well played, Nancy. I'm starting to think this is not relevant, but there's a teapot.
This must be the number Moira referenced for the fuses.
164. Roger Dodger. Now, what I do remember about this game is that whilst Pizza was playing it, I was grinding the good grind in Disgaea 5. It was a great way to spend the time. Oh no. I asked very nicely at the desk. Now I have your phone number. How great is that? Bridget. Who was Bridget? Was she the annoying lassie outside the hotel? In which case, I don't know if Baron's here, but he would probably say that that is a horrific breach of privacy. Oh boy. Looking forward to having to use these later on. Let's pocket that. Glad to pick that up. I'm pretty sure that will be necessary.
The fuses to equal the number from the teapot.
All right. So 28, 38, negative 18. I forgot the number I'm trying to make here. 160 something, as I recall.
Check. Can't check that off yet.
Yeah, I'm glad there's a switch to add negative 18 power. Right, 164. I'd be grateful if somebody put that in chat, because I will unlikely remember it myself. 164. One, 6, 4. Right, the negatives are 30, 22, 53, 80. Okay, so there's all sorts of numbers. 164, right? Oh, these together make 0. So close. One, 6, 4. Oh, jeez, this is the best way to go about doing this then. Write down every number that we see and try to puzzle it out. I feel like I'm on countdown here. 168. I know it looks like I'm just randomly flipping these things up and down, and that's because I am. One, 6, 4. 2 to the 11 combinations. Is it really now? In that case, maybe I should write them down. But I don't want to. Do I even have a pen and paper? Yeah, that could complicate matters. A notepad app, perhaps. Yeah. Actually, it would be very prudent to get pen and paper. I will do that right now. I still have barely anything in my home here, but I do have a piece of paper that was used to take note of the gas meter and a pencil stolen from IKEA years ago. So what do we have? 28 and 33 and negative 18. 75, that's a big one. Negative 53. Oh, that's tricky to rope into anything. Negative 22. 43. 66. Negative 30. Oh, that's useful. 47. And 35. And I'm trying to make 164. So it's an even number, so I can't have just one odd thing involved. Well, these two together make a cool 109. Which is already quite close. I couldn't add a convenient 55 to it, could I? Well, almost, because these two will bring me up to 170. Now, is there a way to subtract 6? This is like a 36 or a 20... Hilariously, there is a minus 22. Which would go well with the plus 28 to give 6, but sadly they're already being used there. Well, 75 is a nice big number to make headway, and I'm going to need another odd number involved, either subtracting or adding. 43 is another big chunky number, which brings us to an even number. Can we add 46 to you? There is not a 46. There is, frustratingly, a 47. Can I make 1 with anything here? Doesn't look like it. I can make a 2, but that's not 1. I can make a 10. Now can I make minus 11? I can make plus 11. Because 33 and minus 22. Did that help in any way? Well, not really. I don't think I can subtract 22 from this. Actually, there is a minus 22. But I'm pretty sure I already have it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah. And there's no minus 44. Okay. Oh ho ho ho! I'm celebrating my birthday today. Thank you for the kind gift to your dwindling sanity. It's my pleasure for now, Andarius. Give it time. It'll probably be me going, oh, what a mistake. Which I'm pretty sure is what I came away with after the last Nancy Drew game. But how swiftly I forgot that. Right, well, do we have another logical way of going about it? And these two together make 82. And now I just need another 82, if that's possible. 82... I mean, that 82 is 75 plus 7. Do I have a way of making 7? Is there a 20... Is there a 25 to go together with negative 18? No. There's a 35 though. And wasn't I able to make a minus 10 somehow? No, I was able to make a plus 11. Why didn't someone make a Jake game series, a video game, playing hero bumbling his way around Scotland solving mysteries? Why indeed? Probably because there is no market for that. 148. Is there a way to make... 12, 30, 40, 50, 16. 16, 38, 28, 10, no. Do we have a way to get 46 on this? Well, there's a way to make... Well, oh no, we just used our 66, didn't we? Boy, this is rough. What's a man to do here? Well, there's 3. Now we need 161. Is such a thing even possible? Actually, why don't I just have all of them on? Which gives us 204. And then I ask myself, is there a way to reduce this by, what would that be? 36 and 4. So reduce it by 40. Reduce it by 40, actually. Oh wait, no, this would increase it by 40. Positives that go together to make 40. Dearie me. Maybe. I don't think so, though. There's a 75 here, but now we need to increase it by 35. I can reduce it by 35. Here's a swing of 40, but now I need to reduce it by 5. Reduce it by 5? Well, I think we got it.
This must be for the safe house in Loch Lomond.
Whew! Man, I worry about comparing that to how Pizza might have performed the same puzzle. Okay, let's go. Loch Lomond Retreat.
I wonder what I'll need to open up this box.
Brute force? Thank you for the letters. I'm fine now. I'll let the letters build up. It won't be smooth. It's not your fault everything went south. That's usually what they say when it is. You're a monster. Okay. Let me know just a date. Don't send anything else. It's not saying dates, but I know it's handwriting. Is it R? Can't come back in. I'm not coming in. Not a word. Situation's bad. Stand by. Next letter is going to come in via courier. Tune into the active union. What? We're going to check the tally? And I'm not taking this box with me? That's quite strange. Hopefully I don't need to do the puzzle to open this back up in the future. Pizza spent 6 minutes in that puzzle, as far as I can see on the VOD. Oh, well that's a grim sign. How long did I spend? 15 minutes? Right. Thought the active union would be on the telly, but no. I'm looking at this stuff. Thought I could steal it, but no. Hang on, wasn't I told to go and check out some secret passageway? I might have.
Haven't done that. Haven't done that.
Might have skipped over a few things. Oh yeah, it was the whole Loch Lomond thing. Alright, let's check it out then. Although, we'll see if you have anything to say.
Hey, kid.
No.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Alright, off we skedaddle then.
Well, I'm grounded. Come in, Nancy. Big sad news coming down the pike. Breaker,
Do you even have any idea how selfish you're being right now?
Nancy, is everything okay?
Bess, something's going on. It's bad.
Sneak down and listen.
Okay.
No, you're not doing this.
Keep it down.
You made me a promise.
This is more important.
What do you want me to tell Nancy? Huh? That her mom doesn't care enough about her to stay? Just leave then. Run off to Scotland.
Oh, grow up, Carson.
I'm coming over.
Yeah, it does sound like a traumatic childhood being friends with Bess.
It's locked.
Okay. What a peculiar looking gym.
It looks like it's missing a part.
Okay, we can't be in Scotland without having bagpipes. You know how often I've seen bagpipes? Not often at all. I don't know how to play in case you start asking. It's a complicated instrument. A friend of mine in school was learning the chanter, which is part of it, but I don't think he stuck with that. I certainly wouldn't have. I'm hopeless with music.
Let's give this a shot.
What? Why? Okay, there's a lot of delay on this. Fortunately, I'm really good at archery. Really good. It's just getting worse every shot.
Not bad. Bet I can get an even higher score.
Probably no point in doing so. So we'll leave it there.
There must be a way to get this open.
What, we're gonna steal a bow now? Is it a oh, no, get me out of this. Actually, maybe that is a prize for doing well. Oh, I dread to think it, but it might be. What was the highest score? 50, right? That's a tall order. Especially if I'm getting grim shots like 5. Come on, decent shot and we nail it. Take it home. 55? Oh yeah! Oh, jam, maybe I need to beat the highest score. Alright, well... Oh, I spy some money. There we go. Okay, come on. Tens along the way won't cut it. We need a big one. Close. Bullseye, Drew. Ah. You ever shot a bow in real life? Quite a bit. I was in the archery club in university. I still have my longbow. There we go. Right in the middle. I was about to say I was in the army. Do they shoot bows in the army? That feels outdated. Alright. Top score. Give me my bow. Oh, good.
I'm pretty pleased with this development.
Nancy, that doesn't sound healthy. Alright, there's a safe house key. Now where's the safe house? We are armed and ready. Smack it 5 times, maybe? No, nothing comes out. Never seen a punching bag looking like that. Looks like it would be easy to break. Indeed. We'll shove some clips on it. No. We take a knife to it. Take a screwdriver to it. No. Okay, well then I'm out of ideas. If that's the arena, then perhaps this is how we get into the safe house. Does this look safe? Okay. God, we've only been at this for an hour. Pizzarific's total time was, I believe, 11 hours, so we could be here for a while. Don't know how much of that time he spent trying to make cookies, though. I'm clearly the cookie-making champion. Wait, can we call Bess? Oh, man, just Carson and Nickerson. Alright.
Hey, Nancy, what's going on? Your dad wanted me to book a flight to Scotland.
Yeah, I knew that might happen.
I did not. What's going on? Your dad seemed really upset.
He is. He thinks I'm in danger.
And he's just now noticing this?
He seems to think that it's different this time. He might be right.
Well, tell me, what's happening?
I got a message to come find out what really happened to my mom.
I thought your mom was in a bad accident when she was visiting a friend.
Well, that's what I thought too, but...
But what?
But something weird happened before she left. My mom and Dad got into this fight. It was like nothing I'd seen before, but I didn't know what to do about it.
You were just a kid, Nancy.
I wasn't just a kid, I was her daughter, and I should have done whatever it took to get her to stay.
Nancy, maybe your dad is right. Maybe this is too dangerous. It might be best to just come home.
Ned, there's a reason I called you and not someone else.
It's not the charm?
It's never the charm.
That's the backhand. Standing by for the compliment.
Sorry, that's not how I meant to put it, Ned. I know you can make the promise I need you to make. Promise to help me, even if that means pushing me towards something dangerous. Do you understand what I mean?
I do.
Good. Oh, thank you. From here on out, no holding anything back. No protecting me from myself.
I could agree to that.
I knew you could, and I'm sorry to ask that of you.
All I ask is you do whatever it takes to make it home in one piece.
Have I ever missed a date?
Yes, all of the time.
Have I ever missed anything that was really important to you?
No.
Then it's a deal.
And this game is from before Ned Nickerson makes his proposal over the phone. Great one to shoot down.
I don't know who else to ask. I'm getting calls from an anonymous caller. It might be Revenant.
What are they saying?
They want me to help them.
Don't.
Ned, don't forget what you promised.
Okay. Help them do what?
Little things. I think they're trying to figure me out.
So you don't think they're asking you to do anything that would hurt anyone?
If they do, obviously I'll stop. But they're promising me information about my mom, about what she was doing up until the point of the accident.
Do you really want to know about that?
Yes, I really do.
Then I guess I don't know what to tell you. If you're not doing anything bad and you need to know...
I do.
Then I guess you can be the judge of what's best. But maybe you don't need to know.
That's not how I work.
I know, but maybe everything you need to know about your mom, maybe you already know all of that.
I had my bag stolen at the train station.
Oh no, did you lose anything valuable?
This poem I had, it was my mom's.
She wrote it?
No, it was her favorite poem, Jabberwocky.
That poem is confusing.
All the good ones are.
I prefer haiku. Easier to understand.
I see what you did.
Well, at least you can replace it.
No, that's the thing. I can't. My mom had marked it up in this strange way.
What do you mean?
She color-coded it in the book. I always thought it was a code, but my dad was really weird about all of her things, so I was only ever able to make a copy.
The original is still there?
I think so. Moira was kidnapped.
Whoa, by who?
I have no idea.
Be careful out there, okay?
I'm cooperating with the calls from Revenant.
So you can learn more about what happened to your mom, right?
Yeah,
Do you think that's a smart thing to do?
I don't know.
Me either.
See you around.
Bye.
I'm stuck here.
What do you mean?
My passport has been revoked.
What? By whom?
I don't know. I'm working on it. But I'm not surprised. The world your mom moved in.
Yeah, when were you going to tell me about that?
I can't fix this for you.
I'm not asking you to fix things for me.
I'm not helping you.
Dad. Before Mom left, why were you two fighting?
No, Nancy, if you're not going to listen to reason, you're on your own.
Look, I know you're mad at me.
Mad at you? You're not even in the right ballpark.
But I'm not being stubborn.
I can't encourage you. I can only ask you to please, please stop.
Why were you and Mom fighting?
She wanted to go to Scotland. I knew it was going to be dangerous.
Why did she want to go?
That was classified. I don't know.
But you knew it was dangerous.
I knew. Your mom was like you. She put the needs of others in front of her own. I knew Glasgow needed too much. I knew she'd give too much.
You say she cared so much. Why did she leave? I'm not a kid. It's time to tell me.
Nancy, drop it.
No, I won't. This is why you won't tell me anything. You've always told me how she had this big heart. But what about me?
Is that what you think?
Should it be?
She left for you. For me too. Because she would have walked through fire if it meant that the world you grew up in was even slightly better. I think she thought she had to. Maybe she did have to. I knew when I married your mother that nothing would ever be simple again. I'm sorry that you didn't get to choose like I did. But that's family for you.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
I love the picture for Carson Drew there. Feels like old MSN profile pictures. Right, but there's no calling Bess. For better or for worse? For better. Don't think that gave us any leads though, but you never know in these games. It's so hard to know what are triggers for progression and what is not. Right, we're meant to check out the... what was it, the Act of Union?
Moira's notes mention something about tuning in. I should figure out what station she meant.
Our Scotland guide will help us out there. Return the world's first golf club. Is that real? That can't be right. Anyway. Come and have a go. No? 1707. Act of Union. Ah, I think it was a month as well. Day, month, year. That would make sense. Or maybe it wants the month, then the year. January, February, March, April, May. May is the 5th, so 05, 1707. Oh, what? Alright, Wallace and Gromit. Okay. Glad we find a quid in here. Can we get back to watching the telly? No. Fireplace. Observant. Okay. Never a big fan of going through these weird coded things. There's plenty of that in the 7 Ships mystery game. The one that was so bad it got delisted off Steam, but I've got it on Steam.
I need to figure out how to press these stones in the right order.
Oh. Hopefully there's something else I can do instead. All this fancy stuff came out and we're not doing anything with it. Ah, here we go.
Nancy, come see me. I've put a card in your safe. Your password is your room number times the price of a serving of haggis at the deli outside the hotel.
Why?
Why not?
Moira's made it through alright, they're back home. Oh, so let her go, that's very nice. I forget how much the haggis was, and I don't remember my room number either, but maybe I have some things that can help with that. Or maybe I don't, maybe I have to check them. Also, password for what? Right, fireplace, observant. Do I need to put in the key observant? OBSERVANT? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I put in 9 and it undid itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters. Okay, so... So what? I don't see any symbols on these rocks. 7 ships was amazing. Bonus credit to the devs for the limited air mechanic. Oh god, doing... Was it Sudoku underwater or some other kind of tile-based game? Yeah, I just took a screenshot and solved it. Without the time pressure there, because that was too much for me to handle. Sudoku, but with colors instead of numbers. Yeah, oh, that's right, and the some of the tiles were a bit rusted and weathered, so it was hard to even tell what the colors were on it. That was nasty. And what was there? Abandon keys. B. Oh man, a good puzzle. I like that, but it had me stumped for the longest of time. Abandon keys. Kind of a shame nobody else has tackled that one. I'm always keen to see more people play the Nancy Drew games or puzzle games in general. Kind of wish somebody else had picked up Chevron. So one of the troubling things is sometimes I play a game and I really like it, but I also want to see somebody else play it. And that's very much the case with, say, The Long Dark. Nobody's playing The Long Dark, leaving me very sad. There's a good chance I might do Tomb of the Lost Queen this Monday or Tuesday. Oh, speaking my language, Marvin. English. Right, okay, so there's some way to push these rocks in, and I have no clue. Fireplace observant. Coded correspondence between Mary and Anthony. Letters were intercepted by spies. Decoded it. Proof is irrefutable. Mary's convicted of treason. Sentenced to death. Multiple strokes to complete the job. Right. I don't know. Maybe I should meet up with Ewan.
Still have to do... That's done. Haven't done that. Can't check that off yet.
I forget where I'm meant to meet Ewan. Well, let's head out anyway. Oh, perhaps we can have a chat with the weirdo here.
Hey, kid.
I'll let you go.
See you around.
Perhaps not. Yeah, well, couldn't hurt to make another wee one of these. So it looks like it's splish splash of that with some of you and some sprinkles and a top and some dark jam and some more sprinkles, and there we go. Nice. 8 quid for doing that. Easy money. So the price of... It was haggis, right? Haggis is a £5.
Where were you? I wasn't sure if you had a party or if you got murdered.
Gonna write that down,
Either way,
actually.
It would have been nice to be invited.
I went to spend a little time at a cabin.
Who just goes to a cabin by themselves? Shut up! Did you bring Alec?
You know Alec?
I know he's not into me, but now I see why.
Alec did not come with me, and how do you know about him anyway?
I'm not here to judge.
There's nothing to judge.
Let me check the docket. May I refer you to the case of Tree versus Nancy and Alec? Tree alleges K-I-S-S.
Ugh, enough!
Oh, fine, I believe you. I'm just jealous. ING. Phew.
Talk to you later.
See you later.
I get we're a queer bunch, but I don't think I've ever met someone this mentally unhinged in Scotland. Right, what's my room number? Right, the room is 727. Let's times that by 5. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 7 is 35. So our key number is 3635. Where are we meant to use that anyway? Just checking our room again. This is a fancy damn room. One time I stayed in a place that kind of looked like this.
What's that?
Oh.
That is not normal. I need to take a closer look at her room.
What? Someone on their phone in their room is not normal. Alright, well the obvious thing to do is to shoot her. Okay, well, perhaps not.
If you'll excuse me, I've got to ask something a bit on the rude side. Which isn't like me.
Go ahead.
Earlier you said you were here on vacation, but then you also said you weren't. So which is it?
I should get going.
I got it. You're here for work.
No, sorry.
I'll get there, you'll see.
I'll let you go.
Bye. You're in the wrong country, but you're too proud to admit it.
No.
Ah!
See you around.
Bye. Hey, how come you're so popular?
What do you mean?
You're always off with someone. First that Alec guy. Now who else?
Just some people I met. A friend of my mom's.
A friend?
Yeah?
Anyone else?
That's kind of a strange question.
Yeah, sorry. Why can't I meet anyone? I've only met you and you seem to tolerate me. Oh well.
See you around.
Bye. Are you here for love? Been writing letters to some boy, promising you'll meet him one day on a beach?
No.
You're a riddle.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye. Have you ever met any movie stars?
Actually, yeah.
I knew it! Why don't you go to space as much? That was great.
I agree. I guess some people think it's too expensive.
But you guys love expensive things, right? Aren't there restaurants that put gold, actual gold, on Sundays?
Yeah, but we're embarrassed about that.
I bet it tastes like other people's tears.
Me too?
And metal. And luxury!
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hey, I guess I'll be going home now.
It was nice getting to know you. Sort of.
I guess it would have been nice to get to know you too, but I guess some fences have no gates.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye. Hey there, tiger.
I'll let you go.
See you later. What up, brah?
Talk to you later.
See you later. What up, brah?
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Okay, I think we've finally scraped the mental illness barrel. Let's get away from you. Although I do not remember where I was meant to go and meet Ewan. I have a code, but... Hang on, was the code for the safe in my room? That would explain why the room number is important. I have a terrible habit of not listening to anything anyone says, so... I don't know where he told me the code is useful, but when scrambling through my head...
Alec must have had it delivered.
For places that I can use a code...
Wait a second. Mom's stuff is missing. Did Alec take it?
Oh, don't be so unreasonable. One time somebody found my pocket organizer after it fell out of my pocket. I wouldn't go whinging that the $3 inside it had gone missing. Oh, but this is quite the opposite problem. Someone's left extra money inside my suitcase. Better confront Alec about that now.
Did Ewan say was the code to get in here again?
3635. Ooh. An elevator service key card, yes. Of course. Music stopped. Tense.
I need to use the keycard Ewan gave me to activate this panel. That's new. It must be part of Cathedral security.
Ah, Nancy, what's up? Pretty impressive, huh?
Are you my Cathedral contact?
My code name is Ewan. And before you ask, no, I did not choose it. Would have chosen something better. Shadow, Blizzard, or some better word that doesn't also sound like a name you'd give a horse.
Oh, I'd forgotten about you. It's Scottish Boris. And he does appear quite a lot throughout this game, which is fantastic. Which is a nice segue into Neefington saying, how does Jake even mentally endure this? Is it all these years of horrible Scottish accent have dulled his senses? Now, after a while, you come to enjoy the carnage. Kinda have to in this line of work.
Can you look into Alec Fell for me?
Aye.
Do you have anything that could help me keep an eye on Bridget?
Well, not as such. Unless... You're not afraid of heights now, are you? Check this out. Find a bow, and you can use this to zip across the courtyard. It's not safe, but it is fun.
Why was the attack centered on Glasgow?
We wondered that as well. It took us too long. We had that special vanity that made us think our lives were more important than anyone else's. And that blinded us to the obvious. It was Glasgow because someone here wanted to play a risky game. When Revenant sees someone they think could be pointed in a direction they find advantageous, they drop a trail of breadcrumbs.
Is there anything you could tell me about Bridget?
That girl upstairs, I ran her background on a hunch.
And?
Nothing. Try not to let her become collateral damage. She seems sweet.
Is Cathedral a part of MI5?
It is, and yet it is not.
I understand.
And yet you don't. I love duplicity. And yet...
You hate it.
There's my girl. I like your style.
But...
No, I genuinely do.
What exactly do you do here?
In the intelligence game, the dumb ones get manipulated, and the clever ones get buried.
And the particularly clever ones?
Well, they win, of course. But that's most likely not you. No offense, it's not me either.
The creepy messages I'm getting on my phone. Who do you think is sending them?
I've been trying to track the source of the message. Grats await the mysterious stranger who coded that monstrosity.
Do you know who Kate Drew was?
Aye, we all do. I know she's your mom. You can call her that.
So she really wasn't a reporter?
She was, and was quite good. But she was also one of ours.
A spy?
Aye.
What or who was she spying on?
Figured you'd want to know. I gave you basic clearance on the archives. There is a station set up for you along the wall.
How did my mom stop the attack?
Your mother isolated the man who was orchestrating the attack. And of course he knew nothing, and had nothing that could lead back to Revenant. All he could say was whatever he needed had a way of appearing. And the same person never visited him twice. No one knew what they were bringing him, or why. It was perfectly and alarmingly decentralized.
So what exactly does Revenant want?
Back in the days of mud huts and the like, some years the harvests would be light. Sometimes, when that happened, two kings would meet and plan a war to thin their flocks. Then, no one would ever know of their failures. That is what Revenant wants. They don't want to take over the world. They want to keep it.
Why are you my contact?
In order to do my job, I have to have top information clearance. But I'm not an agent per se. Civilian liaison work often falls to me. If you're asking what that means, you may not like the answer.
May not?
Absolutely won't. You're not considered a player. You're considered an asset. You're more or less on your own. You get to chat with me, and that's it.
Are you the one who sent me the message to come to Scotland?
No.
Do you know who did?
Nope.
Do you know why?
Yes, in fact I do. Someone thinks you have special insight into the secrets that were lost with Kate Drew.
I don't.
Well, perhaps you do. How about you get caught up on the basics first before making up your mind?
Who is Revenant?
We do not know exactly. That's just what we're calling him.
I'm seeing a pattern.
That pattern is called chaos. Simply put, they're the bad guys.
Less simply put?
In this game of cat and mouse, we thought we were the cat.
But you're the mouse.
We're the mouse. They're the trap.
What is your role with Cathedral?
I'm the watcher in the wires. I protect the status quo. And, for the time being, you.
What do you mean by protect the status quo?
Society rides on a rail, like a trolley. The rails are solid and modest and predictable. Those are your disc types. They get married, they have some kids, buy a house they can't afford, and never again are they unpredictable, or interesting, or alive even. But the catenary line, the third rail, that's what drives the world forward. People that have a charge running through them, they move the world forward. Or they try to destroy it. I make sure that won't happen.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
I'm looking forward to someday we have a game set in Middlesbrough, and then I'll get what's yours held in. Right, Scottish Boris did have something very useful for us, and we will put it to use, but I'm wondering if we can garner anything from his Microsoft XP spreadsheets here. And the answer is probably no.
Keep tabs on Bridget. See if you can get into her room.
I'll do exactly that, Ewan.
Later.
Goodbye.
Because I'm so good at archery. But could I just, have a wee peek around here first? Oh, I know exactly what we'll be coming back to with this later on. Good thing we have a book that tells us how to manage that, right? Oh well, that'll be joyous later on. Right. If we need to distract Ewan...
Whoa, I better watch the temperatures.
Stop messing with that!
Yeah! He says the line!
I'm guessing that alarm means something a little bad is happening?
Servers are getting a bit hot. That alarm triggers when I need to cool them down. If they overheat, everything gets fried.
So you have to go back there and reset it every time the alarm goes off?
Aye.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Cool, spy gear.
But you had spy gear in the Venice game. What was the name of the Venice game again?
It's locked. It's locked.
Wasn't the Merchant of Venice. Wasn't the Catsuit Catastrophe. The Phantom of Venice, thank you IFT. Oh, now that was a joy. How does a lock work? Oh, my days. Painful to watch, but the pain was so good after a while. Nancy, this is your personal portal. We can't release all information. We'll get you through the basics. Alright. Gimme. Hello, Mumsy. Deceased. Project Colony. Moira's there. Carson's there. Aww. Oh, and there's us. We're known as Kestrel. Requires no looking after. Request a condor. Clearance. Okay. Well, all well and good. Oh my god, this is confusing. Oh, crikey, is Ned Nickerson here? No, is Nedgar, Nedwin, Nedstifer, Nedley, Nedward, Nedard? Him? Kestrel's boyfriend of many years. Loyalty and honesty makes him an unlikely target for any individuals attempting to influence Kestrel. Oh. It's going to make it all the better when we shoot him down. And shoot him down we are. Oh god, the Hardy Boys are here as well. Trusted but not briefed. Extremely proficient tactician. Now we know that's a lie. Where's the other Hardy Boy? There we go. Got both the Hardly Boys. Nice. Gutted. Oh no. They got George and Bess here as well. Strong mechanical and engineering abilities. She couldn't fix a phone in about 3 weeks on Monkey Island, so I'm not buying that. Where's Bess Marvin? There we go. Trusted confidant, lacks judgment. Good intuition, easily manipulated. Oh. And there's the last day that sent us on the fuse box mission. Dishonorably discharged. Nothing is known about Kate's last days for the car crash. Trip to Scotland. Quickly went off grid. Pursue leads. She was instrumental in running the colony operation offline. And now, what could this be? These look like the signs we saw here. Maybe not. No, but it's some other code. Oh boy. Scientists conscripted by Revenant. 2 properly debriefed. Dead. Natural. Vanishing. Anything else here worth our time? Extreme skill set. Anything here about Nancy's kleptomania? Sensitive information, household, Kyoto, solve the case. Biological attack intended to weaken a city, allowing an outside force to realign the governing power structure without the use of the military. I mean, why Glasgow, though? It's not even the capital city of Scotland. I don't think anyone would even really notice. Plus, last time we had a terrorist attack in Scotland, didn't go so well for the terrorist. Right. I would still like to see what's going on in his computer screen there, but he's going to give us the Scottish Boris yelling.
Better not let Ewan catch me.
Yeah, get running. Go hide in here. Okay. Now.
Can't do that.
Yes, we can.
I can't do that.
There's figuratively nothing stopping you, Nancy. Go and pilfer through his stuff.
I can't do that.
Oh, we can steal his money at least. Yeah, drop the height of all of his chairs. He'll never know who did it. That's strange. Why can't we do that? Can I go and...
So you're breaking things now.
Okay.
Better not let Ewan catch me.
So you're breaking things now.
Oh no, no. He just gives us that glare and that is fatal.
Better not let Ewan catch me.
Stop messing with that.
The fact that it brings us back to here makes me think that we're meant to do something with this, but... How am I actually... How am I actually clicking around to get to the back of these servers, though?
Better not let Ewan catch me.
There we go.
I can't do that right now.
Truly at loss, why...
I shouldn't do that right now.
Can't do that.
Okay, can we just leave then? Alright, that seemed to be a glorious waste of time. Let's get out of here. In fact, I have a plan. It's a pretty good plan as well.
It's time for a new test. Put the lines on the trash compactor at the station, and you will be rewarded.
This is feeling a bit Hotline Miami. It's like, do these petty acts of crime and get rewarded. I haven't saved at all, so let's change that. I'd hate to have to do all of this again. Let's make sure it actually saved. Oh, it didn't punch in 01. I guess it didn't take number pad input. Indeed. Let's shoot. Okay. Can I just shoot through the window then? What do you want from me here? I did get the thing that makes this into a rope, right? Did I actually get the item from Ewan? I've had this bow and arrow for a while, but does it have the... It looks like it has the wee cable thing attached to it. This seems outrageously dangerous.
That's done. Did that. Can't check that off yet. Haven't done that.
Track down the passwords for the locked entries in the archives. Well, no idea where that is, but that's strange. Why can I not blast my way across?
Found out the deal with that Alec fella.
Yeah? Anything interesting?
No, he's harmless.
Harmless?
I think so. But if he's taking a shine to you, use it to your advantage.
What exactly was the colony operation?
The idea was simple. Manufacture a disaster. In this case, it was the release of a virus designed not to kill, but to incapacitate. Pushing the city into a state of disaster. That's stage 1.
What's stage 2?
As far as we understood, if the Glasgow cell carried out the first stage, Revenant would take over.
Okay, what would they do next?
They'd send in support, put the city back on its feet, and in the days that follow, seize all positions of authority under the guise of emergency action. Drive the stake in the ground, so to speak, and never give back what was taken. Colony was a bit tongue-in-cheek, operations name-wise. It wasn't about shifting a population, it was about shifting power. It was about obedience.
You know he's a genuine bona fide Scot because he says wasn't he instead of wasn't. Isn't that right, Heldon?
So why is the colony operation starting again?
Still not sure. Here's the theory. Just like the good guys figured out Revenant existed, so did some bad guys. And maybe they thought, what if we follow the old script? Will they show up and play their part? Which is pretty cute if you think about it. Almost like a seance to conjure a ghost.
I still don't understand why Revenant would want to carry out an attack like this.
They do not care.
That does not make sense.
They don't. They are playing the long game.
What long game?
I would kill to find out.
It seems like Revenant was obsessed with getting the formula correct. Why?
The formula is important. Too deadly. Obviously a problem. Revenant will not show up unless you hit the sweet spot. They're interested in using this as a test run, not in racking up civilian casualties. Too easy to fight off, then it's just a cold. You need to knock 3/4 of the city under a pile of blankets. Then you're home free.
What about children, the elderly, people who are already sick?
You know, I don't want to think about that. Back to the formula. If the operation is running again, there is most likely a lab working on an approximation of the virus. Getting everything in place for when the proper formula is available.
Once it is, how long would it take to be unleashed?
Depends on a lot of factors. Quicker than anyone would like. If anyone can find the original scientist, or the original formula, it's a matter of time.
If they find both?
They'll have it ready almost instantaneously.
How do I get into the glass storage case?
The storage locking mechanism is half broken, and I can't get it to open unless it's all the way fixed.
If you get it back online, can I give it a try?
Knock yourself out.
Is it true that Revenant only allows others to act for them?
Let's hope so. If not, then we're terrible at our jobs. The truth is, we think they're us. Imagine what you could do with these resources if your aim went askew.
What does Revenant want?
The crazy thing is, what they want makes sense. Do not tell anyone I said that.
Not a popular opinion, I'm guessing.
That one rarely gets asked to the dance. What they want is to rewrite the rules of the world.
What do you mean?
Imagine if you got to rewrite the rules of society. Who gets what, who leads, who follows. I bet you'd make a lot of changes.
Right.
But as the lesson of every sci-fi movie where robots become self-aware states, in our flaws lie our perfections.
Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Sure, but this doesn't seem to help me out with my bow and arrow situation.
It's locked.
Unless the idea is that I'm meant to find something that I need over here.
It's locked.
go and pilfer MI5 a little bit. Oh, a big bit. I suppose I could start messing with that again.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can, Nancy. It's the one thing you do, is
Can't do that.
pilfer people's stuff.
Can't do that.
Suppose if I go back here, he's gonna accuse me of breaking things again. I can't do the tartan puzzle for whatever reason. Right, what to do then? We'll go and check other places. For some odd reason, I can't fire the bow to get across the building like I'd like to.
Hi!
Have you ever heard of Revenant?
Are you a spy or something?
No, just something I overheard.
Oh yeah. I guess a spy wouldn't just ask a stranger that. Well, not a good spy. Revenant's supposed to be this terrorist organization, but they tapped out 10 years ago. Now it's just the psychos that talk about him. Keeps their psychotic minds busy, which is either very good or very bad.
See you around.
See you later.
Oh, don't worry, Shideta. I've got supplies at the ready, just in case this becomes a far longer stream than I want it to, and I do anticipate it's going to be at least 10 hours long. And we're only 2 hours deep. I am in a monstrously uncomfortable chair as well. My normal... Oh, eerie tone indeed. My next chair's back in Stockholm.
There will be no reward. Shame. Now you will never know.
Oh, I was meant to cut something, wasn't I? Cut the trash compactor thingamajigger, right? I forget where that was or what I had to do for it. Wasn't it around here? Well, that didn't cause an end game, so I guess it wasn't all that important.
Thank you for finding my suitcase.
I hope you don't mind. I took a peek inside to confirm it was yours. I gotta say, if you're so attached to your mom's jeans, why did you take them on an international flight?
Those are mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. You look nice today, he said with a hopeful smile.
Let's just move on. There was a poem in my suitcase. It's missing.
What are you talking about?
There was nothing like that in there?
Not that I saw.
See you around.
Goodbye.
And we're just going to trust that he didn't take it
If you
himself?
don't mind me asking, why was that scrapbook so important?
It was my mother's.
I mean, I get that. But was there anything else in there?
I guess it doesn't matter now, but it was something that was important to my mom.
What?
My dad didn't want me looking in my mom's files, but I sort of picked the lock on his file cabinet and copied everything I could.
There was a copy of the poem Jabberwocky that had these strange markings. I was hoping they meant something.
Like she left you a message?
Yeah, like that. It's silly. I know it is.
No, it isn't. When you miss someone, you grasp at straws. We all do that.
See you around.
Bye. Tell me something good.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
That is good. Right, Moira is apparently back at her home. I can't remember where that was, though. I think it was Loch Lomond. Was it Bearsden? Yeah, it was. What's happening, Moira?
Hello.
What's the story with the cabin you sent me to?
The cabin is one of many. Cathedral had it fitted with tech for Kate and me once colony started to heat up. No one but Kate and I knew of the location. Do not give that information out to anyone.
How was my mom involved with the colony operation?
Your mum stopped it.
How?
Not much is known, really. The operation needed 3 things: Someone to develop the biological agent, someone to make it in quantity, and someone to distribute it in a way that would affect the entire city. Your mum broke that chain. I don't know how.
What happened when you were gone?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
Maybe it's personal. Did you ever stop to think about that?
Do you have anything that will help me understand what my mom was doing here and why she was involved in tracking such a dangerous group?
At first it was a police matter, but your mother was studying them for Cathedral. She had a crazy theory.
Which was...
Here.
I don't really understand what this all means.
Someone was using Glasgow as their laboratory. Each experiment was getting bigger, scarier. When we were done with our research, we were staring Revenant dead in the eye. We didn't know it until we were dragged into the central office for an emergency briefing, of course. That was fun. But we did know we were looking at something terrifying.
My mom had a song she always played. Do you know anything about it?
She loved that song. It may just be sentimental, but I don't know. Doubt it.
What's the story with your record player?
Go on, take a look. I'm a novice turntablist.
You, DJ?
Once in a while. Mainly just party nights at the pub down the way. But I've been branching out into deep house lately.
Really? Oh, that's surprising.
I know you think you're going to stay the same age forever, but you won't. There, is this better? Oh, that belongs to the sweet young man who brings my meals. He's such a dear, even helping me dig my own grave in the back garden.
All right, I get it.
Have a seat, dearie. I'll tell you about how things used to cost less. And then I'll say something racist, and you won't even know what to do about it because I'm old, and it just seems like a lost cause at this point.
Enough. I'm sorry. It's a completely expected hobby.
Now you're saying everything that I look forward to in life. Somebody is saying that they want to hear the voices even louder. Streamforged Dagger. You know what? We can do that.
It's locked.
There we go. We can hear Moira's ramblings even louder.
Why are people after you right now?
The colony operation is restarted and they're looking to pick up where they left off. Nancy, your mother's death wasn't an accident.
I know. That's what the message that led me here said.
I know it wasn't an accident. Your father knows it wasn't an accident. The only other people who know are the people who killed her. That's who sent you the message.
Why was I brought to Glasgow?
They think you might be the key to the secrets Kate left behind.
I'm not.
You could be. Kate would never give you information that would put you in danger. But the more you love someone, the more you show your secrets, whether you mean to or not. That's why the family of a spy is never safe, as your father was fond of pointing out.
Who is the silent spy?
What?
The message I got mentioned a silent spy.
Ah, it's gallows humor. It's a take on an old book.
Meaning?
The only silent spy is a dead spy.
How did you and my mom know each other?
We were both in the same J-School program. She was a better journalist than I was, and I hated her for it. A fact I made plainly clear. After graduation, I was happy I'd never have to see that smug face of hers ever again. Until, of course, in true Kate style, she called out of the blue to say she'd set me up with a job at the paper she'd been working at. I don't know if she mistook my hatred for healthy competition, or what it was all about. Your mother had this infuriating habit of expecting the best out of people. She confused me into being nice to her. I dare say I miss her almost as much as you must.
My father told me not to trust you. Something's not adding up here.
I'm not sorry that I lied. I'm sorry that I have to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I can see that.
Your mother came back to Scotland because I begged her to. She told me for months that Cathedral was like her family, but you and Carson were her family. She had a responsibility to you. She had made a promise to your father, and she meant it. But I begged. I told her I believed she was the only one who could help me stop the attack. That wasn't the lie.
What was?
I promised her she'd have round-the-clock MI5 protection from wheels down to meeting you at baggage claim back home. She trusted me.
There was no one watching her, was there?
No. As surely as she saved untold lives, I took hers with that lie. I took her from you with that lie. Please forgive me. Better yet, don't forgive me. Get angry and leave and go home. Hello?
So you are a spy, and my mother, was she?
She was.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I made a promise to Kate that if anything happened to her, you would never, ever be dragged into this mess.
What made you change your mind?
You dragged yourself in. From here on out, it's survival.
How did you become friends with my mom?
We worked together at the Standard. She did features, I did news. She was a good friend.
So the two of you worked together back when you were a reporter?
Still am. Well, a blogger, so hard to say.
Everyone keeps telling me to leave. I can't do that.
You still don't get it. This isn't dangerous to just you. You just made your entire life a target. Your father, your friends, anyone who knows you.
Does that include you?
Oh, don't factor me in. I bought my ticket years back.
Do you know anything about my cathedral contact, Ewan?
Not a thing. I lost the keys to Cathedral long ago. In my experience, Cathedral means well, but don't trust recklessly.
Did my mom live out here after I was born?
Not quite. She'd come out here for months at a time with you and your father. Back then, we were still writing together. You weren't in school yet, so you were good to go anywhere. And Carson used to like it here. Those were good times.
Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Alright, that's a lot to take in. We're going to stand here and stare at Moira for a few minutes whilst I go and get something to drink and chew on. I will be right back. Oh, Pandy, I only wish it was a whiskey and jammy Dodger break.
Hello.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Right, I don't think this is getting us anything good. Is there anything to pilfer out of Moira's home? There's this. This is very suspicious, isn't it? But nothing we seem to be able to do with it. Thought there may be some kind of secret code in her vinyl. Perhaps not. Although we already stole a book here, didn't we? Was it the book on Mary Queen of Scots, or was it the book on Tartan? Either way should help us through. Doesn't let me do anything with this either. Just what a terrible idea this was. You know, Passport Out 2 came out. I could have just gotten that and fired it up instead.
Are you really going to go?
Have a seat.
No, Dad told me you're leaving. Why?
Nancy, it's not like that.
Are you coming back?
I know, you heard some stuff between me and your dad, but you've got the wrong idea, kiddo.
Then what's the right idea?
You'll understand when you're older.
Why is that always all you say?
Trust me, if I could tell you everything, I would. But for now, I just can't. Now, come and sit. Let's practice.
I'm sorry. I just can't.
I can't get over how much of a mansion Nancy lives in. Right. Already chewed through about half of my train fares. Oh, mysterious man is gone from here as well. He hasn't left something for me to steal either. Can I perhaps now shoot my way across to What's-Her-Face's room?
Want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
Great. Give me your phone.
Um...
Come on. Give phone. Give me the phone. Come on, you know you're curious as to why I want it.
I am, but...
Curiosity killed the cat.
That's not exactly helping your case.
Ugh, gimme, please. I won't do anything crazy.
All right.
Yay! My boyfriend just tried to break up with me with a voicemail, if you can believe that. So, dropped my phone into sewer. This isn't my phone. Don't write back. Loophole! I was going to dump him soon anyway, but in person, like you do. Thanks for your... Whoa.
I need that back.
Are you in trouble?
I don't know.
Can I listen to the rest?
It might be safer for you if you didn't.
You are a spy! I mean, shh, no you're not. But you are! Hooray!
Talk to you later.
Bye. You know, Nancy, I just want to be your friend.
I'd like to be your friend too. It just wouldn't be very safe for you.
I'm not asking for your deepest, darkest. I only want to know what you're aiming at. Maybe I can help you out.
I'm not worried about you as much as I'm worried for you.
I'm a scrapper, don't worry about me.
All right, I can tell you a little bit.
Finally!
I'm here because my mother died in a car crash years ago. And I have a feeling there's more to that night than I know.
Just a feeling?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
That's it.
Sorry about your mother. I can't imagine what that would be like.
Still, I'm not telling you everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impasse.
See you around.
Bye. Hey!
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Crikey, sad to think that she was probably necessary to talk to there. Don't know what it is with Nancy finding insufferable people, but crap sticks to crap, right? Ups to Daisy, gonna take another shot at firing my way across. Other than that, I'm gonna bother Ewan a bit longer. I don't know why this wasn't working though. Get bow, fire bow. But I don't seem to... Did I actually pick up the stuff that Ewan gave me though? I remember it appeared, I grabbed it, but then... I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, snap, I never actually had a look at this book from What's-Her-Face. No letter or number appears more than once. C is below A, H, same column, 3 columns, 3 consecutives, E, D, B, J, 4, 3, 4, 7, 1. Okay. Why Glasgow? I've got work at the cabin. Yeah, why Glasgow indeed. Well, this is grim. Right, we'll have a chat with Ewan. See what he knows. There we go.
Hello.
Is Moira really former cathedral?
That's true.
And she's retired?
Retired, fired. Guess one's easier to say than the other.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now I could go and mess with his stuff again.
It's locked.
But he did yell at me and say, "Stop messing with that."
It's locked.
Well, could give it a little go, right? That's what he gets for telling me how to live my life.
So you're breaking things now.
Ah, crumbs, went the wrong way. We get a stern looking at.
I can't do that right now.
Yeah, it's not so much death scene as just Scottish Boris staring at us forevermore. In a way, death might be preferable. It's most strange, this part.
Can't check that off. Still have to do that.
Track down the passwords for the locked entries in the archive and find a way into Bridget's room to see what she's up to. What if someone really is using me once I find what they need? What happens? Codenames Kestrel. Cool. If the operation is so big, why are there so few people involved? I feel like we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg. Custom zipline arrow. This should help me get across to Bridget's room. Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be working for us. And where we
Can't
meant
do
to...
that.
Alright, I wonder if I can get in here, go up and down, and see if we can't figure out these passwords a bit.
Hey.
See you around.
See you around.
Boris is none the wiser about what we've been doing with his equipment. Where was the information stuff that we had again? Over here, right? Yeah, see, there was this, and then we have Mum's case notes. How I meant to use any of this, I don't know. So what I have, Kate was working on these patterns when she was at Cathedral, so it led us to Revenant. Kate did her best work at the cabin. It's a safe place, so maybe I need to go to the cabin to use some of this information. Especially since there are some stones in the fireplace that I need to push. But then what the heck is all this? C is below A and above H. Same column. 5th row contains only even numbers. There is no 5th row here, so it's probably not relating to that. So... I don't get it. I mean, I'm hitting that thing dead on, which seems like a clever way to shoot across, but it's not helping out at all. What in the world do I do here? Oh, okay, it worked this time. Made that shot any different?
Need to be quick about this. Bridget could be back at any second.
Alright, quick about what though? What are we doing here?
I'll get caught if I go out that way.
Alright, nice place she's got here.
Right. Let's see what Bridget's up to.
Steal her phone.
This must need a specific pattern.
Oh god. But what pattern? Does Bridget have a family tartan?
This is straight up weird. She's tracking my movements? I think I better find out more before I confront her about this.
Cathedral running compartments, no one's eye on local office, locals, cathedral, okay.
Can't leave that way.
Yeah, at home invasion. Well, I think this is hotel invasion. Does that count? Probably a different crime. Probably just trespassing. Okay, so can we just go straight back across, or do I have to shoot again? Right. So, what was her name again? And does she have a tartan? Moira betrayed my mom. I don't really know. Ewan freaked out. Ewan's a code name. Bridget was seen using a device I've never seen before. It looked like she was sweeping the room for bugs. I need to find a way over there to investigate. So maybe I can find some sort of bug sweeper.
Okay, I need to use the McLaughlin pattern here.
How the heck do I know that? Okay, there's something showing up here, but okay. Well then. Well, the red goes here. Oh, but the red itself is over something. So what's the very bottom anything here? There's white here. There's black here and here. That is so small it's hard to see. Maybe I can get a better look at it in the tartan book. McLaurin. Okay. I think there's a blue going here. Oh, not there. Here? Is it both of them? No, I don't think there is. Kinda looks like it's there and there. No, perhaps not. We'll get rid of you then. And you. So we got blue down here. Okay. And then... Where's my tartan book? What's the next bit to do? Probably the red. Big botch of red here. And then... Jeez, which is the next one to layer on all of this? Looks like the blue and the yellow here are under everything. Ah, no, the yellow was in the middle, not the bottom. Okay. Dang, this is a hard... It is a really hard one. And then I reckon the orange ones on the flanks. Oh, how far on the flank? Probably the second. And then... Looks like I can do the green on the top and bottom. Was it there? I thought there was a space. No, there's not a space. Ah, crap. The white needed to be over the blue here. Ah. And it's much too late to be doing that. But okay, so the white goes over the blue there. You go here. And then there's the you and you. Okay. But there's also the greens. Can't you just look at the pattern in the top right? It's too small. Don't know about you, but to me this is way too small, and I can't click on it to make it larger. So what's the next part to go on here? Probably the orange bits going top to bottom here. And then we have a bit of light blue going along here, which is... no, the light blue goes over big blue bits here. Is that big blue over or under that green? I really hope it's over that green. Yeah, it looks over the greens, so dun dun. And then we can get light blue going across here. Maybe not. Maybe not, because it looks like there's... Yeah, there's dark blue stripes here that go under that. So you go away. Dark blue, light blue. Looks promising. And then there's no more horizontal stuff, so I can probably do green and green and Then yellow goes here. Why did that not get it done right? What's missing here? What in the world is missing here?
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out your ridiculous password on your phone. Oh, oh no. Okay, back to square one we go then. Okay. Right. You and you and you are under everything. Actually, not quite, because there's some blue here. Yeah, there's blue on top and bottom, which is covered by the white. Yeah, the limited air mechanism is back, except this time you don't see the counter for it. Good times, Ninjin. Hope you're not up too late, but you probably are. Right, the red strip goes under everything, so red is here. And then we can do the blue and yellow, because they're under everything else. I'm missing something. I am missing the green stripe along here and here. But it looks like they can go on now because they are under everything else. Or are they? No, the ones here and here are. What a great puzzle to give someone that's colorblind. Right, now the orange ones are probably okay to put in. Here and here. Then I can probably put in the horizontal light blue. Yeah, because it goes over the orange. Oh, but it's got some big blue stripes to do as well. Does that blue go over the green? I certainly hope so. It does now. Now, in you go, I guess. Although, there's some other blue that I need to see if you go over or under. You go over 2 bits of dark blue. Dark blue, light blue. And then there's green, green, yellow. What am I missing? Or what is wrong? What is missing or wrong? I don't know. Ah, I see. The orange is over that when it needs to be under that. And you need to be over 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 that. What else? I don't know. Yeah, maybe this is how I learned that I'm colorblind. The orange was meant to be over this, apparently. That's probably where it all went wrong. So the green is over you here, but under you there. Now what? I am at a loss here.
What are you doing?
Surely there are other ways into this lassie's phone. Alright, here we go again then. Right. Right. Blue and blue and black and black. The blue's meant to be over the black. And then there's all this white. Green is under that white. That's essentially the base coat done. Then there's this red. Okay. You and you are essentially under everything. Now I guess it's blue and blue here and here. Yeah, because they go under. Let me think. There's you here. Then you and you and you. The top one go over? No, they're both under. Huh, really? God, would it kill it to let us zoom in on this? It's very small on my screen. Okay, sort of. Except I missed the orange here. The orange is meant to be over on the bottom, but under on the top. Oh, and that is confusing, is it not? And now. There's you and you and you. And then there's you. What am I missing? What is wrong here? Green goes over, then under, then I can't even tell if that's over or under there. It looks like over. Over you, under you, over you, under you, over you, along with you. What are we missing here? I'm not seeing a single thing wrong with this. The bottom horizontal green. Really? I mean, it goes under the orange, under the blue. I don't even know if that's meant to be over or under there. Perhaps we should have a quick look. God, they both look the same, but I think it's going under. Ah, that's the thing. It's meant to be going under, but it's not. Aha. Okay. But now we have some problems. Because it should be going over on top, which it is not. Whew.
Is she talking about a dead drop? If I work fast enough, I might be able to intercept the package.
But where's that dead drop also?
Haven't done that.
We managed to find a way into her room. I saw text, look behind the words of Burns. That we saw on the bench.
I've been robbed!
What? What happened?
Someone broke into my room!
What was taken?
My money?
Just your money?
What kind of a question is that?
Well, money's... Sorry, just trying to see how I can help. I just saw a group of men in suits headed toward your room. They look like spies or something.
What?
And with that, we can investigate this dead drop, surely. And we're going to take the screwdriver and unscrew this.
I need to slide the track of canisters out.
Canisters? What canisters? Are these canisters? Oh. Yes. Of course.